What's going on, guys? You can see we're back in the friggin' garage, not working on the Can-Am today. We're actually gonna work on the Yamaha. I know you guys probably think I'm done with the Yamaha, but you guys need to just chill. We have lots of plans for this quad. We're gonna rebuild her 100%. We might be starting that soon, or we may ride her a couple more times, but today we have a new product from the good people at Glann Innovations. We're gonna show you how to install it and show you the product. So we just got their dual fan kit. This is so sweet. It's going to be awesome for races. Glann Innovations. They gave me both. They gave me two harnesses. So this is one of the buttons you can do, which is, I mean, this is kind of cheesy, but they since updated. So they now have this one that can go right on your brake lever like that, which is wicked sweet. So that's the one we opted for. So we're gonna show you guys how to install this. We're obviously gonna have to drain the coolant, remove the current radiator, and then we can get it on the table, swap that over, and then install it. So that's what we're gonna do today, guys. So let's go. All right, guys, so first things first, we will need to drain the coolant. Drain the coolant, and then we can get the radiator out. Make sure you guys got a good bucket. I got this one. This is just from the hardware store. Drain that, and then we'll get the hoses taken off, and then we can unbolt the radiator, slide it out, and then we can mount the new fan setup from Glann. This is pretty easy. Should be pretty good. I just got a rag under here so I don't get a bunch of coolant on the belly skid. All right, so now we'll just loosen up these hoses. Better pair of pliers. We'll just kind of spin that out of the way. Like that. There's probably going to be a little bit of coolant left in the radiator, so just keep that in mind when you guys take yours out. If you take it out carefully, you can just dump it right into your bucket. We're gonna go on the other side now. Now come on the other side, do the same thing. We'll get rid of this hose. A little bit of coolant left in there. Then it's just a matter of unplugging the temp sensor. Unplug your temp sensor, and then you can unplug your fan wire. Those two. You're gonna wanna get your hose out of the way, your little vent hose. We do have some zip ties in here we're gonna have to cut. This one, we can put that back after. This will have to come out. So basically it's just 4 10mm bolts, 2 on each side. Zip those out. Two more on this side. And then we can slide her out. We're gonna have to just watch our breather line. Pop that out of the way, kind of lift up, slide the bottom back, and then you can angle it out. Pretty simple. You might have to just pick up the wire harness on the inside of the frame. You can see we got some coolant in here. We'll try to drain that carefully, not make a mess. All right, now we're gonna remove the existing fan. We're gonna just unclip, I got a zip tie on that vent line, that's gonna stay. So we can just put that to the side. So this is pretty easy. This is just 3 10mm bolts. That'll come right out. That's pretty much it for that. That'll just come right off. The radiator is actually pretty clean. So this is gonna kind of just lay right over everything just like that. So this fan is gonna sit just a touch off of the radiator. They give you some washers for each bolt. And this does actually have 4 mounting points. They give you a little L bracket that is going to mount on the side where it mounts to the frame. I'll show you guys that in a second. So we're just gonna get these started by hand. There's one. I'm gonna have to obviously do something with these clips. All right, so then we have another one down on the bottom. And then we have this one. So this one you can see mounts to the frame. It's got a little L bracket, so it mounts to the radiator, and then it goes through that frame mount, which is cool. So this thing is solidly mounted. Tighten up the 3 main bolts. All right, so it's gonna go in just like it came out, a slight angle. That looks pretty good. So I am going to just put 1 bolt up on this side to hold it. Alright, so that is in place loosely. We can tighten all those bolts down. So that's that. Alright guys, we got the coolant back in here. We got everything neatened up, you can see. So I'll show you guys closely. So here is the battery cable, it comes down, it goes inside the subframe. Comes up, just follows the harness. Goes under the frame rail, then comes back up underneath the dash. You can see here's the fuse, and then that's the wire for our switch. Very nice switch on the dash. Show you guys. And these are small fans, they're just a little smaller. But with both fans combined, it does equal more CFMs versus that oversized small fan, which is nice. All right, so back under here, you can see we did put 1 ground wire there, and then it follows where the main harness goes for the main fan. There's one, and then it just comes over here. We put a couple zip ties on that, and then we just grounded it right here, which is fine. They do give you a little extra wire so you can actually hide this if you want somewhere else, but I think that's pretty clean. We are just gonna put a zip tie on this hose right here. We'll put a zip tie on that guy. And that's pretty much it. So obviously it's like 10 degrees here, so we're really not going to be able to test this to its full potential. Once we do get warmer weather, we will get this thing outside, we'll ride it, and we're going to do a couple tests with both fans on. Well, actually with the auxiliary fan on, and just see how long it takes for the factory fan to kick on, and then maybe vice versa. John has a couple things he wants me to try, so we'll sort that out, and then we'll make another video following up on this. We'll take some temperatures, and then we'll see how this thing does. But he's already got a few guys that have ran this past season that have had great results with it, so this is definitely a solid product for racing. It's going to keep you cool, and it's going to just add more cooling. So it's kind of like their oversized fan for the Honda. It's got this nice backer plate, so it really seals it in. But the thing is sweet, pretty easy to do. It doesn't really take up much more room. You still got good clearance on the exhaust and all that stuff. So definitely a cool product. Show you guys from the top. That's pretty much it. We got a couple things to do to this thing. Hopefully we will be riding this girl soon, maybe this weekend. Like I said, it's going to be pretty cold, so we'll have to see. But like I said, once we get warmer weather, we're going to give this thing a thorough test, and we'll let you guys know. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give me a thumbs up on this video. Drop me some comments. Let me know what you think about this product. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. And if you want one of these for yourselves, I will leave Glann's information in the description. Be sure and check him out. He also makes lots of other products. You guys know Glann Innovations makes the case saver, chain slide. They make sprocket guards. They make that rear caliper cooler. They do the greasable pivot bolts. So they got a lot of great products for your Yamaha or your Honda. Check them out. Tell them I sent you. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. We'll see you on the next one. All right, peace.